Hi girls, as promised, this video is the third and fourth reasons of why you're learning Chassidus. It's also a completion of today's topic, so just finalizing the last bits of what we didn't cover in the classroom, so that is completely finished. And those are both new information, and I'm going to show you how to start the piece of text work that we're going to be doing in our next lesson. So make sure to watch this video to its entirety. If you're stuck and you don't understand something, go back and watch something again. Purpose number 3. Every single person has things that they enjoy in life, but some things that we enjoy are very prosaic and mundane, like a piece of pizza. So what's life like if I live life for my piece of pizza? Well, I wake up in the morning, I go to school, I come home, I eat dinner, I go and do a job so I can earn a bit of money so that I can go and buy a piece of pizza, then I go to sleep so I can wake up and go do a job and earn money and buy pizza, eat, pizza, sleep, repeat, pizza, repeat, sleep, pizza, repeat. And life becomes a continuous circle, just going round and round and round and round and round and round and round the pizza o'clock, living life for the purpose of a piece of pizza. Learning Torah, and specifically the study of Chassidus, helps us develop a broader understanding and really define a stronger, more valuable purpose to life than just living for a piece of pizza. And that's one of the reasons of why we learn Torah, and specifically what we're going to come out of this class with. Interestingly enough, I put pizza o'clock on there because if you go to pizza o'clock, on the bulletin board it used to say eat pizza, enjoy, and now it says eat to serve Hashem. And finally, the last reason of why we want to study Chassidus and Torah in general is taste of the future. When we learn Torah, we get a deeper perspective of the universe. We get to see the inside picture, what's really going on. It's like if you go to the beach, all you see is sand, all you see is water. You don't actually see the beauty underneath, the incredible flora, and the whole entire life that's underneath. Learning Torah helps us get that inside, underneath perspective. It helps us have a taste of the future. When Moshiach comes, we'll be able to see the underworld, the underwater view of the entire world. And learning Chassidus helps us start to see that right here, right now. You'll find here, and also in the attached email, a couple of different questions to summarize what we've done today. If you're able to answer those questions, you're good. You've understood today's lesson. And now, in the preceding slides, I'm going to continue to explain some of the ideas we did not have the opportunity to cover, so you're prepared to enter the classroom. And we'll start off with debriefing on that. So, we mentioned the idea that the words of Hashem, when he actually created the world, are constantly being recited in order to recreate the world into existence. That's the Asar Ma'amaris, the 10 utterances, are constantly recreating the world into existence. One of those phrases is Yehi Rakia, let there be a sky. Now, Yehi Rakia is actually B'toch Hamayim. It's actually, the words are in the heaven. They keep the heavens up. If those words would stop being saying, the heavens would stop to exist completely and utterly. Every single thing looks like it exists. It's really just letters. Like we mentioned with the examples we mentioned in class with pixels. Every single thing is the aleph base transmuted. That is the energy that gives it life. So Yehi Rakia is a very general example of it, but it's true with every single creation. It's just Devar Hashem. It's the words of Hashem constantly recreating, remaking the world exist at every second of the day. So how do you see that? Open up the Tanya, and you'll see here, not in the first section of the Likutei Amarim, but in the first chapter of the second section, Shara Yechad V'Amuna, Viadata Hayayim V'Hashevaysa Lebebcha. You should know in your head and put it on your heart. Ki Havayahu Elikim B'Shamayim Imal, that Hashem is our God in the heavens above, V'Al Haaretz Mitachas, and on the earth below, Ein Od, to no end. That is a quote that's in Aleinu. It's from Devarim, and it's a reminder to tell us that even though all we see is a physical reality, there's one Hashem that is the reality of every single being and every single existence. So I'm giving you a closer-up view of that so you can see exactly the page where you're meant to be, on page 152, and that's where you're going to do your assignment. As I mentioned in class, the Page numbers in the Tanya, you want to look at the top if you're using an English one, because we're using the page numbers of the original printing of the Tanya. So it's 152, and then will come a Hebrew page number, and then as you turn the next page, it'll also be like that. So I'll always tell you the page numbers based on that. In addition, we're in the second section, so that's a reminder to you. So please take that sheet that I handed out to you at the end of last lesson. When we start our class, we're going to first have an opportunity to ask questions based on this and make sure we understand it, and finally move on into this text.